This is Patrick at Project Nami, and I'm going to demonstrate a fast and efficient way to deploy Project Nami to Windows Azure Web Sites using the Management Portal. Let's begin by creating a new website. Click the plus button, and we'll choose Custom Create. We'll enter a name for our new site, and we'll set the region that we're going to deploy into. And we'll choose our database. In this case, I'm going to choose the free 20 meg SQL database. The connection name's okay. We'll publish from source control and go to the next page. Now we'll enter a name for our database. I'll just call it Project Nami. And since we don't have a server, we'll create a new server, and I'll create a login name for it. We'll go with Nami user. And SQL Server does have some complex passwords requirements, so we'll set a password up according to those rules. And of course, we'll want to deploy it into the same region that we deployed the website. On to the next page now. Project Nami is stored in a GitHub, but we're going to choose external repository instead because of some different options it'll give us. The repository URL is https://github.com/projectnami/projectnami.git, and we're going to change the branch deploy to latest, which is where the current stable builds will be published at, and the repository type is Git. And now Azure is going to begin deploying our website, creating it and then deploying the build into it, and also it's going to create a SQL database, and there our database is now ready. So let's go get some information from it, and let's get our server name. We're going to copy that to use during the installation. And now let's go check on our website deployment, and so there our website is ready, but let's hit the deployments tab. And in here you can see that the site is still currently being deployed from source control. It'll be done shortly. Okay, so there's our deployment, and also from this screen you'll notice there's a sync button here. In the future, if you want to pull down updates, they're not push, they're pull, you can use that sync button to do that. So let's go to our website, and let's go actually to the URL now that we've been assigned. And see, now we're going to go through what was just basically a standard WordPress installation. Let's go ahead and click Let's Go to get started. Now we'll enter the database name that we created earlier, Project Nami. We'll enter the username for the database, and since we're using SQL Azure, we need to append the @ and the beginning of the server name. So we'll paste in the server name that we copied earlier and delete out the rest of the DNS. Now we'll enter the password that we set earlier, and then for our database host we'll paste in the server name, and looks like we forgot the .net on the end of it, so let's add that back. So our server name .database.windows.net, and there's our table prefix. And we'll submit to start the database installation. There we go. Let's run the install. And now we'll name our site. We'll go ahead with the default admin username, and we'll set a password now to log in with, and confirm it. And we'll set a default admin email, just use mine, and install. And we're done. Now we'll log into the back end. Put our admin username and the password that we assigned. And logging in, there we have it. Project Nami successfully deployed to Azure Web Sites and ready to begin use and customization. Please visit us at projectnami.org to learn more about this and our other applications, as well as download the components.